Well, I'm surviving the heat. I had a little. It was like the sun was leaning on my shoulders yesterday, but today was much better. But on a football note, just excited to be out there with the guys. I mean, you're in there studying offenses and learning kind of what to do, and now having a chance to go out there and do it works out really well. And it's a process. You got to love the preparation aspect of it. And we just started the beginnings of that. So some things look really good. Some things are going to need a little bit more coaching, but I think the spirits are good, and I'm very impressed and excited about the talent we have.
How different is this role for you, where you come in here, and I'm sure there are young guys kind of looking up to what you've done, where you've been, where before in Denver, obviously you guys had kind of the guy that you all could look up to a little bit.
Yeah, it's a different position for me to be in. I feel like, most of my career I was always, looking up and learning from a lot of guys that'll be in the Hall of Fame one day. And, that was greatly appreciated, and I was happy for that. And now I'm just going to do what I can to, help some more young people along. I think I definitely didn't take it for granted, the time that some really good players spent to help me understand the game and life. And, I want to be able to be that for anybody here that I can.
Do you feel like guys are asking you questions and things like that?
I get some questions, just some general things that probably most veterans get. I'm sure nothing out of the norm, but, I'm definitely going to give guys the best advice I can in life as well as on the football field.
Did you think about that, Julius, before you even came here, that I'm going to be a veteran guy here and the roles are going to change a little bit? Have you thought about that before?
One thing that I did know coming here was that this was the youngest team in the league last year. So you do kind of understand that, it's going to be a little bit different. There isn't a lot of guys like, DeMarcus Ware and Peyton Manning that have been playing football since the 90s almost and playing at a high level that are just going to, everybody's just always going to, follow their lead. And, I didn't put too much thought into it. Everybody here is a grown man and is capable of doing what they need to do out there on the football field. But, I was understanding that, I was going to be in a position to be an example. And that's what I want to be most of all is just, this is the way that we should go out there and practice and, be accountable and lead by example.
The impact you can have here potentially in this new offense, do you like, how you're being used, the way, things shake out? I mean, I know it's early in the process, but.
No, I'm really excited about some of the different things we're going to be able to do offensively. Just being able to be creative, move around a lot, be in a lot of different places. That's been something that's become part of my role probably last year and then continuing to this year is just, being a versatile option that can to help the offense out in a lot of different ways. So, I anticipate doing that next year. And, I love some of the concepts and plays we have in, and I'm looking forward to make some big plays.
How is Blake's command and presence on the field?
I think it's good. I think that, going into the second year is a big year for anybody, especially quarterback. And I think he does a good job of making sure that, he's the voice in the huddle. He helps everybody know, hey, this is what you have to do, this is what we're doing, and he takes that command as you spoke of. But it's just a learning process. I'm going into year 5, still learning stuff. I'm sure that everybody is, and he has his things probably that are important, and he's working on, and I think he's doing a great job of it. And I don't think he'll have any issues of getting the command in that huddle.
Talking about working with him in California, the balls that you caught, only 2 practices, but are you learning some things from him now that you didn't back over the summer, I guess, over the spring?
Well, I think that, getting good chemistry with a quarterback, probably takes a couple thousand passes. But, I was able to start understanding, the way he likes to throw the ball. Every guy throws a little different. Starting to understand, the trajectory, the speed, the ball flight, all that is all important to catching it. So just kind of understanding, where he wants to place the ball, what he's looking at, and starting to kind of get in his mind a little bit. You want to be able to understand what your quarterback's thinking when you're running routes so that you can be most available for him or be where he wants you to be. I mean, I could come back to the huddle and think I ran the world's greatest route, but I don't throw it to myself. So, that's what takes time, is making sure that I understand, what he expects out of me on the football field.
I don't want to say lower expectation, but you have to change your expectation from that guy compared to what you've been with the
No.
last few years?
And that's the best part about being the tight end is I go the way he wants me to go. From playing with Peyton, I did what Peyton asked of me, and or did my best to do that, and that's what I'm gonna do for Blake as well. There's no here's me coming in and Blake's going to get on my page. I'm gonna be on Blake's page. Whatever he expects, that's what I'm gonna do. And he's the quarterback. He's the one in control of that huddle, and I like catching passes, so I'll make sure I do exactly what he wants.
Right after you signed last year, Mercedes said the two of you met out in California. What was that like meeting with them then?
Oh, well, me and Mercedes actually have the same work with the same marketing company, so we know a lot of the same people. We were able to bump into each other, and I told him I don't know what the organization's plan is, but I would really like to play with you. Great respect for what you've done in this league. It's not easy to play a long time in the NFL, and I've definitely seen some things that he does really well. And I told him I think we could be really tough to defend out there on the field at the same time. And he felt the same way, and we're very excited for some of the different things we'll be able to do offensively with two tight ends like us.
You mentioned the heat a little already, or does it take a while? It's still a process.
Football is football. I feel pretty comfortable on the football field at most times. But there are different things to learn. Adjusting to a new team, new schedules, new expectations, new offense. I'm working my way through that. It's going to probably take a little bit longer. But as far as just being comfortable with going out there on the field and believing in myself and looking to make big plays to help this team, I do feel comfortable with that. There's going to be a lot more stuff to learn and a better command of the offense needed, come regular season. But for where we're at right now, I feel pretty good.